Alright, Sagittarius. The underlying energy that we're working with this week is judgment. So this is about situations coming back up, or a situation from the past returning, giving you a second chance. It's like a change of, it's considered a change card, because what it does is it gives you rebirth. It's renewal, it's rebirth. It's like I said, a second chance. So this week could be somebody coming back from the past. This could be, like I said before, a situation. If I can get this card to focus a little bit more. Come on. Jeez. Hang on. There you go. This is about, situations coming back up. For you to make a different decision, for you to try something different. It's a second chance at something. Okay? So this is what's coming up in your underlying energy for this week. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and see what's going on in the rest of this reading here, so that way we can get a better understanding of how this situation of this week can be a new renewal of some sort, or phoenix rising up from the ashes. All right, the heart of the reading here is strength. Strength is basically the inner confidence, the inner strength used to push yourself into the direction needed, to push yourself through a situation. It's pretty much endurance. It's having the self-confidence to prevail through a difficult situation. Okay? It's especially for this card to come up when you feel like you don't have the strength at the time. But this card is just like a reminder saying that you are strong enough, you are capable of handling any situation, and especially this one, you have the strength within you to prevail, to push through this difficult situation, or to push you through any situation and go forth beyond that. Okay, forth that. For some of you guys, this could mean lust. This could be connecting with your animalistic side, connecting with your, animalistic instincts. But for some of you guys, this is about, getting through a difficult situation. Now, what's blocking you or what's hindering you this week is the Three of Wands, so taking action based off of manifesting. This is also waiting for what you've manifested to return, to take action. So, for some of you guys, this strength, it can possibly make you guys feel a little restless at this time. You kind of just want to hurry up and do what you need to do instead of just, taking this time to really, to wait for your return. You kind of want to speed the process. So this process of getting through, or like building strength, or getting through the situation with strength, there isn't any waiting in this time right now. Okay. In your crowning energy, the advice it's giving you for this week as well, is the King of Swords. You guys could possibly be dealing with a, air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, where this is telling you that you need to speak your truth, speak your opinion, be more detached and cold, because that's what the King of Swords basically represents: detachment, coldness. Seeming cold. The King of Swords isn't at heart very cold, but he can be if he's either fooled, lied to, or betrayed. Okay, so he won't play any games. So this is pretty much a stern card. Time to detach from your feelings and look at the situation with more logic, and communicate your opinions. Okay. In the past, we have the Knight of Wands. This is speaking of... Just get focus. There we go. Oh no. What's up? Sorry. So, the Knight of Wands is speaking of time of play and passion, time of fun. This is a more enjoyable night. This is a night that enjoys his life, that enjoys doing things, starting things, getting everybody excited. He is a party goer, okay? But when the shit hits the fan, things get a little serious. He's kind of like, it's not for me. I'm out. So perhaps this was you guys in the past feeling more connected with your younger energy here, or connecting with a little bit more of playful energy. Not saying that you guys were unreliable or of any sort in the past. Just this could be also somebody that you were dealing with in the past, someone that you seen was pretty unreliable, more play than more something serious. This could be somebody you're dealing with in the past, but as far as someone, this could be you guys could have kind of, bounced from a situation that was looking a little too serious for you at the time, and you were not ready for it. Or this could have been, a time when you guys were really playful and enjoying your time, enjoying your existence, and having a good time. So that was in the past. Presently, though, you have the Hanged Man, and this goes back to waiting. The Hanged Man is a period in time where things are kind of slow or not moving, just for you, and on purpose, for you to see the world from a different perspective. This is for for your own good. Okay. Usually, when this happens, though, it's like feeling stuck, like you're stuck in limbo until you get this new perspective that comes in. So at this time right now, you're waiting. Okay. And perhaps you're waiting on messages or the time to act. I think this is what it is. You're taking this, although this time is really slow, kind of dragging its feet. You're needing, strength to, get through this, but you want to go fast. You're trying to speed things up, or you're wanting to speed things up. You're not waiting. And it's saying right now, it's time for you to wait. It's time for you to detach and to look at the situation from a different perspective. Okay? And in the future, you see things moving fast, picking up speed. Communication is picking up. Things flying through the air, flowing wonderfully. Perhaps even the arrows of love being hit. So this judgment time could be speaking of, a situation in where you have to kind of wait a little bit, which sucks. Because I understand, when you want stuff to move, let's go, you know what I'm saying? You don't want this to freaking drag out all day. So that is kind of, this could be a situation where you're stuck in limbo again, and you have to see things from a different perspective. You're taking this time, not only just to wait, but to rediscover yourself, to build that strength and that endurance. Or this is a time of testing your endurance and your strength here, and to test how, to expand your mind, see things from a different perspective, be cold and detached from your feelings at this time as well. Let's go ahead and clarify some of these cards here. So the card that we have for the Strength card is the World. So this is about a successful completion. This is about, this time of being strong and getting through these difficult times using your inner strength is for a completion, a successful completion in a cycle, for you to begin something. So already you have a major arcana clarifying a major arcana. Wow. All right. That's pretty big. Okay. So it's just saying that what you're going through right now is a time of transitioning, time of ending a cycle, completing a cycle successfully, and you kind of want it to pick up some speed. I mean, who wouldn't want it to pick up some speed? Okay, let's put for the Three of Wands here. What other information can we get with the Three of Wands? Pulled too many cards. Oh, too many cards fell out. Okay, the Hermit. So this is about answers. So perhaps you're waiting on what you're manifesting, which are as a chance to retreat and to go off on your own. Or this is the time for you for you to go off on your own and seek the answers and inner strength needed to get through the situation. That's kind of crazy. Because it's clarifying the Three of Wands. So perhaps you're waiting on some answers. You're taking this time alone, this time of kind of disconnecting with the world here. is waiting on some sort of perspective to click in for you guys, some sort of answers that you're looking for. Okay, so and it's not moving fast enough, that's for sure. Okay, for the crowning energy here, you have the moon to clarify the King of Swords. That's really interesting. It's pretty much like, from what I'm getting from this card, the card here speaks of intuition, things that are hidden. So perhaps to cut through the bullshit and the secrets, alright? Possibly to speak your truth and not hide anything. Be as clear as the sun. I know this is the moon. Or maybe this is saying don't reveal everything. Be honest, but be very cautious about how you reveal your information. Don't be so willing to open up and share everything. Kind of keep some things to yourself and not reveal everything, because not everything everybody needs to know at the time. At this period of time, there's always a time and place for everything. In this moment, it's to be careful of what you say. Well, that's interesting. Alright, what about in the past? What is the Knight of Wands about? The Chariot. So things are moving with a bit of more pace, balance between head and heart. So things were moving pretty fast. There was also possibly a victory. So you were celebrating a bit more in the past as well. So you were enjoying life. So that's a victory on itself. Hey, enjoying your life is a victory. Okay. In the present, you have the Five of Swords. So that to me speaks of this time right here in the present of the Hanged Man. There is this dissatisfying victory at this moment where you're stuck in limbo and you're waiting for a new perspective. So perhaps there is a time where, well, to have just some ruthless energy here where you're kind of doing anything and all things and anything to kind of get through this period, but it's not exactly satisfying what you're doing. Or this is something that has to be within yourself, or just or walking away from a situation, just kind of leaving it. It's like a do or don't kind of situation here. Like you see the others are like, well, we did whatever we needed to do, we're done, bye. They're just kind of like leaving it. So this is a situation in where possibly there's a change, because fives are a symbol of change. So for this could mean that, again, you're waiting for a change of perspective, but this is about a victory or some sort of battle being won, but no emotional reward attached to it. So that's really interesting. So this could be speaking of possibly an argument or confrontation in the past, or something in regards to a victory that you're not too happy about. Since this is a love life this is a love life reading. This could possibly have something to do with your love life. Possibly it was an argument in the past that you weren't very satisfied about. The Five of Swords is also a pretty selfish card itself. So this could be something, in regards to you specifically. This change of perspective could be on looking upon something inward, as you see here with the Hermit above that. So this change of perspective could be something that's within you. This is a lot about you guys. So, other than the King of Swords and the Knight of Wands, if we were looking at it in a different perspective, but this is saying a lot about you guys. This is all about you. So perhaps this is really looking within yourself. Not, just trying to take this time to see things from a different perspective. Wow. Okay, so the cards here, to clarify the last here, is the Eight of Wands. But the clarifiers here, we have the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. So obviously there's some secrets going on. There's some lies. But it's based off of the communication that you seek in the future. So you think something's going on in regards to the truth factor. There's some secrets. You're cutting away at the bullshit. You're being, you're getting straight to the truth. So perhaps not only speaking with, you speaking your mind, maybe not saying everything. I take it back. I honestly think maybe this is, getting to the source of the problem, getting through to the secrets, because there's some secrets going on, and you have the Seven of Swords here. That definitely to me says that there's something hidden and something dishonest about the situation in the future. And you also have the Six of Swords here, which is about traveling distance, but this is also transitioning from one phase of your life to another. As they're leaving behind their home, they're going to a different land to start over. This is like Judgment card, a second chance. You also have the Three of Wands there. That could be speaking of a long distance relationship that's taking like a toll on you guys. This is a second chance. So you kind of going on about, maybe this is something within yourself that you have to look into in regards to a long distance relationship. You probably have a different view. Or you're not dealing with something in the future, in regards to in regards to distance or transitioning of your life at this time. Wowzers. Alrighty. Oh wow. And their outcome is a Six of Swords. That's really interesting, because that's, like I said before, it speaks of transitioning from one phase of your life to another. So this is leaving something behind to get to a better place for your best benefit. And what's clarifying that is the Nine of Swords, which is not the best card to get. It's about sleepless nights, depression, stress. So whatever is going on, the reason why you're transitioning from one phase of your life to another is due to stress. This is what it's resulting. Everything that's happening in this reading results to you guys traveling to and transitioning to a different part of your life here. Okay. Let me go ahead and pull a Romance Angels card for you guys for this week. That could definitely speak of the the new cycle that's coming in. The world. Because when you do the Six of Swords, that's transitioning from one phase to another. Okay. So the card that you guys got for Romance Angels is forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience love in present moments. Okay. That is pretty interesting. So again, that's why I was thinking this is a lot about you guys, because the forgiveness is within you. Okay, it's not about someone else. I mean, even though it could have the issues that's happening now, the reason why you're having strength could be because of someone else, but the forgiveness comes from you. That energy comes from you and emanates from you guys. The card that you have. The Wisdom Oracle card that you have here is Y. And that is number 31. Let's go ahead and read the essential meanings and the Oracle message. Okay. Essential meanings. Motives driving intention. The power of knowing the why. Oracle's message. There is great power in understanding your motives right now. The Oracle asks you to be clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most importantly, making this decision. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intention will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Wow. So, to kind of wrap up this reading, to summarize it for, to just kind of, understand the message of it. This is about a situation, taking it and looking at it in a way that, sorry it's so dark by the way guys, It would turn evening pretty fast here, but this is about a time of when you guys get a chance to reflect, learn, and to use your strength to finish the cycle. Okay, this is about looking inwards in yourself. I know things kind of are taking its time and going very slow, and you want things to move fast, but this is about you looking inward, for you to cut through the confusion. That's why this King of Swords and the Moon is there. It's telling you that this is a time for you to understand the reasonings why you do things. It's to understand the why and to be, get through the confusion, right? I know this time of limbo feels like it's not fulfilling. This is a victory that you got through it. Yes, it's perfect. You got through it. But this is unfulfilling, but you have to understand why it's not unfulfilling. You have to look back and you have to see the victory that you had gotten here that wasn't fulfilling. What made it? What did you get from it though? Like, you still got something from that. And I'm not saying that the situation is something that's definitely good and helpful to you. I'm not saying that, but whatever you could take from this situation right now, forgive and forget. Forgive and forget. Forgive, but never forget, and learn from your mistakes moving forward when you transition to this new beginning. Because this is your time in life where you can transition from one phase to your life to another. The Six of Swords is about traveling inward, okay? Or, it can be, traveling physically, right? It doesn't necessarily mean that you have to physically go anywhere. This is about an inward transition, a spiritual transition, especially with the Hermit here. This is about you and how you transition from one phase of your life to another. Letting the past go, forgiving the past and accepting it for what it was, but continuing on forward. Okay? I don't know if y'all can hear the rain, but it's there for you, okay?